Good morning, team. Woo! Okay, guys, this is my first training video, and I am super excited to be doing it. I have some things on my mind and on my heart that I need to share with you guys. Especially having just moved and being a bit farther away from you, I wanted to do this just to connect with you guys and tell you what's going on. So we need to get real, we need to get raw, we need to get deep. We have been playing really small, really small, and it's time to move past that. So I want to challenge you guys. When you're setting goals, why are you setting those goals? Are you setting goals because that is the next thing to do in your business, because that's what other people are doing? Or are you setting goals that really mean a lot to you? Because here's the thing. Your activity does not match your goals, period. And it hasn't for quite some time. And don't feel bad about yourself. There's no point in feeling like that. That's not going to help the situation. But just realize that and start taking responsibility. You know what, guys? I'm in the same boat. I'm not perfect. My business isn't perfect. I haven't acted perfectly. I haven't had perfect activity. But I'm ready to make a change. And so I'm asking you guys, are you guys ready to make a change? So when you're setting goals, are you emotionally attached to your goals? Because I'm going to guess that you're not, and that's why there's a huge discrepancy between your activity or lack thereof and what you're saying you're going to do. When you set your goals, do you think, what does this really mean for me in my life? How is this going to affect my day-to-day life when I achieve this? And are those reasons so compelling that they make you cry? That they make you feel so powerful, so strong that nothing can defeat you and that you are going to go do this no matter what? Because the result is going to be absolutely amazing in your life. Maybe it's just a little bit extra relief on financial stress. Maybe it's being able to purchase something that you have wanted to get for a long time. Maybe it's being able to go on a little trip, a little vacation, or maybe it's even bigger than that. But guys, what's the reason? What is the reason? Do you know what the reason is for your goals, for you? Taking 100% responsibility in your life and in your business is absolutely critical, because this is your life and no one else is going to take responsibility for it. So if you don't take responsibility and choose to take action and make the changes in order to experience the life that you want, then it's not going to happen. Oftentimes, and I can speak from personal experience, we set goals and then we don't follow through. And oftentimes it's because we're not attached to our goals, and other times it's because fear gets in the way. And sometimes it's a combination of both. So guys, what are you afraid of? When you're setting goals and activities not flowing, what are you afraid of? Lots of things. There's lots of things people can be afraid of, but what are you afraid of? If you let your fears hold you back, then you will never get ahead. It's the brutal truth. I want to tell you a little story. I, as you know, just moved to Regina, and I experienced a major fear to do with my business. So I spent about a week getting my house set up, which was probably a bit more time than I needed, and I actually spent 2 whole days in my house not leaving. Period. I didn't set foot outside of my door, and I got to the end of those 2 days and I started freaking out because I had planned to go out the next day and to do a lot of prospecting and to get a lot of numbers, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to go. I don't know this city. Like, what am I doing? I'm just scared. And so I thought about it and I decided, you know what? I just need to take a small step. I can't face taking this massive step of going out and getting all of these numbers, because that's not where I'm at. I don't have the energy for that. But I can take a small step, and that's going to move me forward, and then I'm going to be able to take a larger step after that. And so my small step was, I decided the next day I would go to the grocery store and I would get familiar with my surroundings. I would maybe talk to the cashier. I would just see what it feels like to be out in this new city. And so that's what I did. And I came home after that and I felt fantastic and I celebrated, and that was it. I just needed to take a small step, and then the next day I was like, okay, I can do more. I can go to a few stores. I can take 2 buses instead of 1 bus. I can explore the city a little bit more. And so I did. And then I came home and I celebrated because I had succeeded in doing what I said I was going to do. So guys, sometimes you just need to take the next small step. Sometimes the fear is too big that you can't think about a week down the road what you're going to do, or a month down the road as far as the activity goes, but you can think about tomorrow, and you can say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to go prospecting and I'm going to talk to 5 people, and I'm not going to worry about whether I get their numbers or not, because maybe I'll have a connection with them and maybe I won't, but I'm going to go and I'm going to do this because this is how I'm going to move forward in my business. And then the next day after that, you're going to say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and it's going to be a little bit bigger and it's going to push me a little bit further, but that's how I grow and that's how I meet my goals. I want to tell you one more story, and this is about my goal in particular that I need you guys to know because you're on my team. So when I left CNTC, I was seriously impacted by it. I was impacted by one speaker in particular, the Canadian keynote, Erin von Imschoot, and one story that she told. She talked about how as an MVP, all MVPs are offered an MVP challenge trip incentive that they can earn. And so she said for year after year as an MVP, she would set this as her goal at the start of the year, and then partway through the year as time went by, that middle class kid inside of her would say, you know what, you're not going to do this. Who are you to deserve that kind of success? Who are you to be worthy of that? And she said she would let it just slip to the wayside and her dream would just slip away. And so she said it wasn't until the end of last year that she was finally able to come to terms with this kid inside of her and this voice inside of her, and she was able to release that and let that go. And so this year, a couple months ago or a few months ago, she received a letter from Home Office stating that she is right on track when it comes to the challenge trip, to earning the challenge trip. And so what she decided to do is she decided to post that letter on Facebook. And she decided to post it not for her team, not for you, not for her upline, but for herself. She decided to post it for that average middle-class kid inside of her, who used to be inside of her, to say, you know what, you don't have power over me anymore. I can do this because I am worthy of this. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of living the life of my dreams. I am worthy of luxury and of travel and of achieving great success in my life. When I heard that story, it hit me hard because this is the voice that's been going on inside of my head. And I don't know if it's a voice that's going on inside of your head. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but there's going to be a voice one way or the other if you're being held back. So figure out what that voice is and let it go. After I heard her speak and after a few other speakers, I set a very, very big goal for myself. And you guys are part of this goal because you're on my team. I have set, and I declared it first to Rachel and then to Vivian and to some of you afterwards, that I am going region. January 1st, 2015, we will be a region. We will be Tarr region. Guys, this is big. This is ridiculous and unrealistic, but at the same time, it is so achievable, okay? Because I'm ready for it. I have never felt so ready for this. Guys, I'm ready to stop messing around and to stop playing small and to stop thinking, oh, partway through the month, oh, I'm not on track, I'll just pick it up next month. Guys, we're done with that. It's time to get over that. Time to get over your baggage. Time to get over the voices in your head, and time to move into your greatness. Time to move towards what you are worthy of achieving. Time to move towards your success. So we are going region, and it's non-negotiable, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get us there. And so I want to know, are you with me in that? You know what, guys? I don't want you to work hard for me. I want you to work hard for you, because that's what this is all about. This is about transforming your life and helping other people do the same, and I want to help you transform your life. So here's some things that I'm going to challenge you to do in the next couple of days. First off, I know it's Thanksgiving weekend and we're busy, but find time for yourself. Find 30 minutes to an hour and take that time to yourself, even if it's right before you go to bed. You deserve this. Your dreams deserve this. Your future self deserves this. Take time and reevaluate your goals. If you haven't written down your goals, then this is a great time to start. And I want you to dig deep. I want you to figure out why you're setting the goals that you're setting and what impact it's going to have on your life when you achieve those things. Dig really deep, get really emotional, and then to the point where every time you go and you think about those dreams, those goals, you start crying because it means so much to you. So that's number one. Reevaluate your goals and reset them if you need to. But get real, okay? Get real with yourself. And number two, make a 48-hour action plan. Guys, this is about taking a lot of small steps, and you don't need to know every single small step that's going to get you to achieving your goal. You don't. You just need to know the next one, okay? So in the next 48 hours, map out 2 things that you can do that will move your business forward. One small step is an entire shift in your life. It's an entire shift in your business, and it's moving you in the direction. And this is how we build momentum. You do one small thing, and then your limits expand and you're able to do a bit more. You're able to go further and you're able to push yourself. So do a little bit more and don't worry about the rest of it. And then once you've done that, do a little bit more and don't worry about the rest of it. Guys, I don't know all of the steps that are going to get us to region, but I know they're going to play out, and I know I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. And same with you guys. I don't know everything that's going to get you to your goals, but you can do it, just one small step at a time. Success is not found in one huge momentous act. Success is found in the accumulation of tons and tons and tons of small steps. So start today. It is time to act with urgency. It is time to take our businesses seriously. It is time to take 100% responsibility, because if you're not, then no one's going to, and you are going to go nowhere. Do it, and every day go back to your goals, write them out, and find that place of emotional attachment. Every single day, find it in a new way, because that's what's going to drive you forward every single day. I love you guys, and I think you're amazing. I think you're worth it. I think you deserve this success. I know you deserve the success. I know that we deserve this success. Step into your greatness with me, and we will move forward. Have a happy, happy Thanksgiving. You guys are awesome. Talk to you later.